So this is the next vlog and sixth vlog, and the book is political science and chapter 7, and the topic is our we are going to discuss about is political science and anthropology. So in this topic we discuss about the relationship between political science and anthropology, how they can meet each other in real life and how they can help each other. So let's start about it. I think I have a pen in there. So let's continue. Anthropology is the scientific study of ancient societies as of the flawed societies of the present time. It also studies kinships, relationships in modern society. It is that branch of social sciences which studies early man in his relationship with his physical and social environment, races and culture, etc. It is generally divided into four branches. Anthropological geography, which deal with the relationship and affect the environment upon man. Number two, physical anthropology, which deal with the issues of races, i.e. the meaning, which deal with issues of culture, different races of men, their origin and their characteristic culture. Anthropology, which deal with the issue of culture, what is culture, its origin, various type, and the relationship between a man with culture. Anthropology and and, ethnography, which deal with the result of the above three branches. It compare people and races of man and their effectiveness in survival. For this reason, anthropology has also been defined as the study of human survival, taking human history as a whole. The contribution of anthropology to political science is a considerable. One of the most important relationship between the two is the issue of race. It has, for instance, given rise to a political theory called racialism, which has become a political dogma in certain realistic states like Nazi Germany in the past and in South Africa. The effects of the racialism are found also in the theories of nationalism, in color prejudice, in such political attitudes and beliefs as Henry Volk as or master race, which are the basic and naziums in the past of Zionism. In the present day Israel, in the apartheid policy of South Africa, in anti-Semitism and in anti-black African American rights in USA, etc. Casteism and tribalism, e.g. in India and Pakistan, are anthropological problems of social political nature. In the culture field also, anthropology deeply affect political thoughts. For example, conflicts of culture, religious and linguistic minorities and their persecution or repression and genocides are political problems whose solution can be greatly added to by the study of anthropology. So the second topic is political science and psychology. So in this topic we are going to discuss about the relationship between political science and sociology, psychology. Sorry, writer Professor Kathleen, of all these interdisciplinary relations which are of practical importance for political science, the most important is that politics and psychology. For the present writer, it is fundamental indeed. From the beginning of the 20th century, this relationship has been very much emphasized. Graham Wallace was the political writer in England who first laid stress on the need to study psychological factors in political activities like voting. In his book Human Nature in Politics, written in 1908, Bentley in the United States also did so at the about to the same time. Since then, many political scientists have also said that political phenomena cannot be explained without explaining their psychological causes and motivations. According to Barker, the application of the psychological clue to the riddle of human activities has indeed become the fashion of the day. For if our father thought biologically, we think psychologically. May writer in the day our father. So this is topic we discuss about political science and sociology. Let's meet in next vlog. Thank you.